Can we grow spirulina algae at home or in our community? Many people have asked this over the past 30 years. In indoor aquariums, algae can grow year-round. Here's a demonstration of home and backyard growing systems. These are perfect for your porch or your sunny deck. You can scale up as many as you want. Little bubblers circulate the algae. Here's a perfect system for the backyard. A 4x8 box, 3 square meters, with a greenhouse cover that's retractable. And look at this beautiful culture. It's ready to harvest. You can scoop out the pond water or pump it with a little aquarium pump. And we're just going to pour the pond water right through the screen. Let gravity do the work. And the pond water recycles back to the pond with all the nutrients. You can see how the paste is becoming pretty thick as the water runs out. Now we're going to unclip the screen and squeeze out the rest of the water. Very gently. So, let's take a look. Here's a fresh spirulina harvest. You can see the paste is fairly thick and it's ready to eat. You know, it has almost no flavor. It's really sweet, delicious. It's kind of like eating fresh tofu. So let's freeze some for later. These are heart-shaped, nice little ice cubes for putting in drinks. And we're just filling up the hearts. So here we have the fresh spirulina in heart-shaped cubes, ready to go into the freezer. Just melt a frozen spirulina cube in fruit juice for a fresh green drink.
Hello, fellow humans. I just want to show 1 month into my spirulina growing adventure, and I took about 3 tries at first and killed 3 batches of spirulina before I finally got the culture going. And mainly how I got it going was I got this Dr. Aaron Baum's book, How to Grow Spirulina, and I got his kit, which made it super easy. And I'm doing this in Northern California in Santa Rosa in colder weather. It's now almost May. It's April 26th right now. And so I did it indoors. And I'll give you the basic setup of what I did. This is 1 month later after doing it. I started probably beginning of April. And so we're almost a month into it. So basically I have a 25-gallon tank. I have a heater in the tank and a bubbler. And that's pretty much it as far as mechanics. And I have it in a south-facing window. By using the book, I also ordered their nutrient mix, which was super easy. Mixed it into the water. And I used their iron and their nutrient mix. And got the culture also from the same company, which is algaelab.org, and finally got it going. Once it got going, it really started growing really rapidly. It was like very clear at first. Now it's like you almost can't even see the heater that's inside of here. And there's ways to test when it's done, but basically when the culture is super dense in there. And I harvested today for the first time. So what I did was I got a 50 micron bag, and I simply, they said to use a pump, but I just scooped out 5 quart jars. 5 quart jars through the mesh bag, and I let the water sieve back into the tank. And then I'm going to add a little bit more nutrients. And then this is what came out. And we all know the benefits of spirulina, not only is it protein, amino acids, nutrients, super absorbable by the human body because the cell walls are so thin. So this is what came out. You're backlit here, so I'll make it go this way. You probably get a better view of the spirulina. A spoon. So this is the finished product. It says super dark green, and the way you test it to make sure it's safe, spirulina grows in a solution that's super alkaline. So once it gets above like 9.5, mine was 9.8. I just checked it on my pH meter. So I use the pH meter, make sure it's 9.8, and that's pretty much your safety check because no other bacteria and fungals can really live in such a high alkalinity, except for spirulina. And it naturally raises the pH. But if you read Dr. Baum's book, you'll get all that on there. And this is the final product. I got, I don't know how to weigh it, but a bunch off that 5 jar. It's super thick. And I had even my girlfriend taste it. It's like, looks like green paste. You can obviously mix it into a smoothie, but it's like no other spirulina I had. It's like creamy, and kind of yummy. I feel good. Feels good. I don't know. And it's, you know, super nutrient dense, and there's quite a lot of it off that 5 scoops. You could definitely like make a heck of a green smoothie off that. And feels good to eat. And what I was planning on doing is seeing if I can take this starter culture, flip it into the backyard into like a kiddie size pool, and do a lot of it while it's warm up here in the summer. And yeah, I'll videotape that, see if I can get that experiment up there for you. But this is spirulina culture growing in my home, and grow spirulina. It's pretty cool. Grow our own superfoods. And that's it for now. I'll check in with another video when I get the outdoor production going. And in the meantime, I'm telling you, this stuff is like yummy. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing some work on spirulina and check back in. I'll have that spirulina next video in about 2 months when I start the, or about a month when I do the outdoor culture. We'll see how that goes. Spirulina on. Later.